Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Christine, a sister wife, describes her obsession with her ex-husband Cody as weird and embarrassing. When sister wife star Christine Brown-Woolley married Cody, she was in her 20s. Cody had two other wives prior to Christine, and they were in a polygamous marriage. For Christine, polygamy was nothing new because both of her parents practiced it. She still found it difficult to fit in with the family, though. The romance left Christine feeling abandoned and unloved. She therefore made the decision to divorce Cody after more than 25 years of marriage. She began searching for love after her divorce and came upon David Woolley. The couple fell in love and were married. She is thinking back on her prior experiences while in a joyful state of mind. In the most recent Sister Wives Tell All segment, Christine informed host Sukanya that her obsession with Cody was strange and humiliating. He had no interest in her, but she would make every effort to make room for him in her life. Sister Wives, Christine is concerned about Cody's honesty. Christine clarified in a Sister Wives episode that a lot of people believe polygamous relationships entail envy. But with Janelle and Mary, that was never the case. She was always laid back around them, but Robyn was someone else entirely. After Robyn arrived, the OG3's world was completely altered. Christine added that she now thinks it's weird that she married someone who kissed other women and had several personal connections. She no longer finds it appropriate that Cody would kiss his other spouses in front of her. She made the decision that she would no longer consider polygamy after suffering in her first marriage. Christine Brown-Woolley, a sister wife, describes her involvement with Cody as embarrassing. Christine Brown-Woolley, star of Sister Wives, has experienced a lot in her life. She did not anticipate being married to Cody. All of the reality stars' wives were mistreated, but Christine was the most affected since she was constantly demanding and craved attention. Christine said that she finds it really strange and embarrassing in the most recent tell-all section. How enamored she was with Cody. She was always worried about his needs, wants, and, above all, what the family desired. She kind of lost herself and put everyone else before herself. It was unhealthy for her to be more enthused about her husband. She was asked to provide further details about the situation by the host. Even when Cody wasn't with her, Christine explained, she would still consider what she would do if he showed up. She went on to say that since Cody wouldn't just follow their activities, she would organize the entire day. To meet his needs, they had to expressly arrange for him. They had to be the ones making accommodations for Cody since it was never the other way around. When she looks back, it's embarrassing, and it's unfair to others. Sukanya then inquired as to whether Christine thought Cody respected her. I don't think he ever felt the need to respect Christine, the diva retorted. She's not sure, but perhaps he did in some ways. Tell-all Christine acknowledges embarrassing behavior in Sister Wives. Christine Brown, star of Sister Wives, makes startling claims in the most recent tell-all peek for season 19. The death of Garrison and the family's grieving process were the subjects of the last two episodes. In Wyoming, the Brown family got back together to bury Garrison beside Janelle's mother, Cheryl Brown. However, the show has returned to more turmoil between Cody and his ex-wives after all the depressing episodes. See Christine's admission of embarrassment about Cody by reading on. Sister Wives, Christine Brown is still seeking joy. Since the Browns' demise, Christine has been sharing positive messages on social media. However, some of the messages she posts appear to be a jab at her past relationship with Cody. The Sister Wives star claimed in April of last year that she used to shrink and stay small in order to win the affection of those around her. However, she says it's acceptable to take up some space and that others shouldn't make the same mistake she did. For years, Christine has had trouble getting Cody's attention, particularly after the family relocated to Flagstaff. Her desire to leave Cody and enter a monogamous marriage was strengthened by this. Christine acknowledges she's embarrassed about Cody. A sneak peek at the next tell-all of season 19 was just made public by TLC. Christine talked candidly in the teaser about how her life with Cody was all about his wants and needs. For so long, she put him and the family before herself. It got to the point where Christine would start organizing their plans before Cody ever showed up. For his own benefit, she said, they needed to change what they were doing. The Sister Wives actor feels that it is unfair to constantly accommodate him and that it is not acceptable. Christine continued by saying that she felt ashamed of the way she treated Cody and that it was one of the most annoying things. Christine thinks Cody wouldn't even consider it when asked if he had ever shown her respect, but she thinks he did. Christine Brown, a sister wife, is ecstatic about her husband. In addition, Christine has been chronicling her contented life with David Woolley. The Sister Wives actress praised David last week for constantly showing up and becoming involved in her problems. A video of them constructing their weight set was also posted by her. Teamwork makes it better, and more fun, she continued. I'm thankful for a love that compliments me. At the moment, David and Christine reside in Utah. They enjoy creating humorous skits and recipe videos for the internet. Christine Brown has talked about her weight loss struggle in addition to her happy marriage. She changed, especially after splitting with Cody, and many admirers were impressed. Christine recently disclosed that since beginning her physical adventure, she had lost 40 pounds. 6 indications Sister Wives will end after season 19. Despite the fact that Sister Wives season 19 is already in progress, there are indications that the unscripted series may not return for another season. The show provides an intimate glimpse into the lives of a polygamous household and debuted in 2010. Cody Brown, the patriarch of the Brown family, had 4 wives and 18 children. By sharing their tale, the Browns, who belong to the extreme Mormon group known as the Apostolic United Brethren, hope to dispel social stereotypes and legitimize polygamy. Cody had to manage complex emotional and practical relationships while being officially married to one lady and in spiritual unions with the others. The show's appeal comes from its ability to combine the particular difficulties of polygamy with domestic normalcy. It documents commonplace events like childrearing and managing the home as well as conflicts like jealousy, unequal treatment, and financial hardship. 3 of Cody's wives had divorced him by the time Sister Wives season 19 premiered in 2024. The show's plot now revolves around broken family ties as a result of this change. The emotional toll of the family's breakdown and Cody's distance from some of his kids are highlighted in recent seasons. Continue reading for clues that the show is coming to an end. For religious reasons, Mary decided to live in a plural marriage. From the beginning, she and Cody, who had a single child, had a difficult time keeping their marriage together. Mary and Cody had stopped living together as husband and wife several years ago, and Cody had been candid about not finding her attractive. Cody was careless and casually harsh, but Mary stayed because she was prepared to take his leftovers. Mary was the most neglected of Cody's wives. She never wavered in her support of him, though. She even introduced Cody to Robyn Brown, his 4th wife, and urged him to pursue her since she was a strong believer in the religious doctrine of plural marriage. Mary tried to make it work even after Cody told her that they would never be married. During Sister Wives season 19, Mary gave up on preserving the marriage. There's one less motivation for the show to come back now that Mary has gone on. In a recent Sister Wives season 19 episode, Robyn and Cody discussed their thoughts on polygamy. Cody gave a considered response when Robyn asked him if he missed being a member of a polygamous family. I don't want to be flippant with my answer because we were devoted to this, but I'm not interested in plural marriage anymore, Cody responded. I don't want to pursue another woman because I don't want that headache, the questions, the struggles, and the wonder about trust, he later said to the cameras. That's not where I am. Cody said that he has no regrets about growing up in a pluralistic household. The season 19 Sister Wives star described his kids as a blessing. Even though Cody was close to his kids as they grew up, he doesn't talk to many of his older kids anymore. Some of Cody's older children became resentful of their father after he married Robyn because they felt abandoned by him. Cody's wife who was always the most envious was Christine. The Sister Wives season 19 star desired a tight relationship with her spouse since she was a sensitive romantic. Christine disliked being a 3rd wife, despite having grown up in a polygamous household. After Cody married Robyn, whom he appeared to openly prefer, things became even more difficult. In 2021, following years of neglect, Christine ended her marriage to Cody. soon after, Cody's first wife, Mary Brown, and second wife, Janelle Brown, also left him. Simply said, the show can no longer concentrate on polygamists. Christine was taking a tremendous risk by leaving Cody. The cosmos rewarded her courage shortly after she left. David Woolley and the Sister Wives season 19 star were married in October 2023. Christine finally has the life and marriage she has always desired, and she and David are monogamous. Together, she and her spouse remodel Airbnbs, ride motorcycles, and get matching tattoos. She has no need to continue acting as though she comes from a plural family now that she is no longer involved in polygamy. Janelle was fond of polygamy, in contrast to Cody's other wives. The fact that Cody wasn't there every night pleased her. She liked the liberty and self-reliance that the way of life provided. Janelle found Cody's disregard for their kids intolerable. Logan, Maddie, Hunter, Garrison, Gabriel, and Savannah Brown are the 6 children that Janelle and Cody have together. The children were close to their father while they were young, but as they grew older, that changed. Cody shifted his attention onto his younger kids, including the ones he had with Robyn. The family became very resentful as a result. Now that her marriage to Cody was over, Janelle needed to examine her life critically and choose a new direction for herself. Janelle had made the decision to seek a new career as a flower farmer since she loved gardening. The Sister Wives season 19 star made the decision to launch a floral shop. In order to be close to her daughter Maddie Brush, her husband Caleb Brush, and their 3 kids, Janelle purchased property in North Carolina. Janelle might decide her time on the program is finished now that she is headed toward her ideal life. The untimely death of 25-year-old Garrison Brown in March 2024 completely upended the Brown family and the Sister Wives world. Garrison, a young guy who had been dealing with mental health challenges, was Cody's son with Janelle's son. The Browns have found it difficult to cope with the massive loss since losing Garrison. It makes sense that people would connect the show to their loss. They could wish to get away from unpleasant memories connected to Garrison's passing. Not one of Cody's offspring has chosen polygamy, but many of them are married or in committed relationships. When 22-year-old Aurora Brown, Robyn's daughter, joined a church during Sister Wives season 19, she wanted Cody to assist in her baptism. The family celebrated with dinner following the baptism. Robyn expressed her disappointment that none of their children had joined their church during a confessional. Robyn admits, "I do feel like we failed," during her confession. In summary, Sister Wives was supposed to be a show about a polygamous household, however the show no longer features any polygamists. Robyn and Cody are monogamous and have no intention of taking on additional wives. Neither Cody's children nor any of his ex-wives appear to be interested in pursuing multiple marriages. Even though it's been fascinating to witness a polygamous family breakup over the past few seasons, the unscripted series might have come to a natural end. Christine Brown Woolley has undergone a transformative journey from being a devoted wife in a polygamous marriage to becoming an empowered woman in a monogamous, fulfilling relationship. Her emotional evolution has been chronicled for years on TLC's Sister Wives, where fans watched her joys and heartbreaks unfold on screen. One of the most poignant moments in recent episodes came when Christine candidly described her past fixation on ex-husband Cody Brown as weird and embarrassing. This essay explores Christine's psychological and emotional evolution, her shifting perspective on polygamy, and how her newfound clarity is inspiring fans and former sister wives alike. Christine's early life and entry into polygamy. Christine was in her early 20s when she married Cody Brown, becoming the 3rd wife in his growing plural family. Coming from a polygamist background, Christine believed in the principle of plural marriage and embraced its ideals. She entered the union with optimism, love, and a strong belief in family unity. However, reality didn't match her expectations. Christine quickly realized that sharing a husband was more challenging than she anticipated. While she formed strong bonds with Mary and Janelle initially, things took a turn with the arrival of Robyn Brown. Robyn's entry not only disrupted the dynamics of the sister wives but also shifted Cody's emotional focus. Christine, who had always craved attention and validation from Cody, began to feel increasingly sidelined. Christine's struggle for emotional connection. For years, Christine tried to accommodate Cody in ways that, in hindsight, she now views as unhealthy. In the tell-all special, she reflected on how her entire world revolved around Cody. "It's embarrassing and weird that I was so wrapped up in him.